everybody. I'm Helen Keeney, going to be shopping with you for the next 2 hours. I've got lots of stuff for your outdoor living space. I want to give you a sneak peek at this amazing umbrella. Now, I actually had the pleasure of launching it last week. We got 1,000 of these in, and there's only 480 left. I have just 2 colors, this beautiful red, and I have grayish, which is kind of like a gray beige neutral. But let me show you the magic of this umbrella. There it is. We're gonna come back over here. Okay, so you pull the pin out. I've got a little lever here, and all I do is open it up like this. I could probably do it with just one hand, and I've just put the umbrella away. When I wanna open it up, you just take this lever, pull it down, and I've got it all the way up again. There's a little pin in here that you could pop in for security, just, you know, to leave it in there for security, and that's all there is to it. No more sticking your head under the umbrella and cranking it up. It was so crazy popular, I can't even tell you, when we launched it just last week. Just last week, it's only the second time it's ever been on air. So I'm so excited for those of you who are gonna be grabbing it. $99.95, but we're gonna jump in. If you love roses, I've got them all over my dress. It is the first time we've ever done a live plant as a today's special. We're gonna show you right now. All right, this is what you're gonna be getting in the mail. 2 roses. One will bloom pink, the other will bloom red. Each petal has 18 to 25 gorgeous, rich petals. This is a very hardy rose. If you've tried growing roses before and they've kind of been a little finicky, a little temperamental, and a little difficult, these are not those roses. These are roses that you can plant, and they've already in kind of stage 3 of that kind of planting, growing, blooming, and then the 3rd year they really bloom. That's how you're getting them. They're gonna be ready to have this amount of bloom. $29.95, free shipping and handling. You are not choosing, you are getting both of these #1 landscape rose in the country. And they're gonna come back and bloom year after year after year after year. I mean, everybody loves roses. This is not something like we have to say, oh, have you ever tried a rose? Have you ever seen a rose? Everybody knows roses, but this is a way where we can all have these perfect blooming, blooming, blooming roses in our home. Whether you put them in a pot or put them in the ground, you are gonna love them. We have a special guest. Her name is Rochelle Grayer, and Rochelle is standing by through our Skype call. Hi, Rochelle, how are you?
Hey there, how are you?
Good, good. You know, when I came out on the set, I said, you know, because sometimes when we have plants, we have like a pretend version of them because we can't quite get, you know, the season isn't right. These are all the real, actual roses. They are so gorgeous. And I am so thrilled to find out that you don't have to have a green thumb. You can have a different color thumb, maybe somebody who's not as good as a green thumb, in order to grow these.
Yeah, these are really, well, I'm always saying here on HSN how the daylilies are like the easiest thing to grow. And I would say the very second thing to them are knockout roses. And that's what you're getting with this. I think what people need to realize about these particular roses is they do carry with them that knockout rose brand, which is really meaningful in the horticultural industry, because knockout roses, when they were introduced to the market about 20 years ago, really revolutionized rose growing for home gardeners, and made it something that used to be, you know, very difficult, very much for the not professional, but the, you know, the more than amateur gardeners, the people who are very serious, rosarians and things like that, because they required so much attention and so much kind of specialized knowledge. But knockout roses totally changed the game. These are roses that are super easy to grow and are not going to be plagued with the fungus that frequently can bother roses, or the other pests. They do not need to be pruned. They are self-cleaning. lining. So they, those buds, when they're done, they will fall off. You don't have to go around deadheading them. And then the best part about it is they keep this really nice shape. A lot of roses are, they're not the prettiest plant. They're the prettiest flower, but they're not the prettiest plant. And so that people kind of have to hide them behind other plants and whatnot, just so they can get that flower. These are what we call shrub roses. They're great for your garden in a landscape sort of sense because they are just pretty shrubs all the way around. They have this beautiful shape. They're going to be about 4 feet by 4 feet when they get to their full size. And they're going to have a nice mounded shape that you aren't going to have to constantly be pruning and trying to keep up all the time. So yeah, we make it really, really easy with these knockout roses. Just totally different than the regular roses.
Well, they're so beautiful. Like, I'm blown away. And this is the very first time. HSN has been here for 42 years, and we've had all sorts of different kinds of Today Specials. This is the very first time that we are doing a live plant. 15,700 and counting very quickly. You can see the counters actually up on your screen now, have said yes to this, and we cannot wait to send it home to you. Now, Rochelle, I have a question. What kind of guarantee is there? Because it's a live plant. So how, you can tell us about that.
Yeah, so we, so leaf and petal, with all of our perennials, and this is a perennial, so that means that every year it's going to come back again and again. These are very long-lived, and they are, by the way, hardy all the way from the northern part of the lower 48 to the southern part. So they're going to be successful for everybody from zone 4 and up. But they come with our 1-year guarantee, as all of our perennials do. So if you have any problem with them, you're gonna get them home, you're gonna put it in the ground. I'll show you how it comes in just a minute here. But if you have any problem with them at any time, you just need to get on that brochure that's there and give us a call. The details are right on the back. We can help you with whatever problem. So if you notice that maybe the leaves don't look quite right, or I don't know, you notice a funky bug on there and you're not sure what it is, or, maybe it's not thriving the way you thought it would. Whatever it is, if you have any issues, any questions, even just want to call us up and tell us how awesome these roses are in your yard, you could just call up our people. They are going to be there and ready to talk to you and help you out. And if something is wrong with your plant, we'll replace it for a whole year.
Okay, so
which is a long time, by the way.
A whole year, that is a long time. And when we send it to you, you get 2 of these. One will bloom pink, one will bloom red. You're also gonna get the instructions, and on this is a phone number to talk to a real life person at Leaf and Petal with any questions, and I love that. So Rochelle, how long does it take to get from this to these beautiful blooms that I have next to me?
So here's what's so amazing about this rootstock. This is what you're going to get, like what you have there. And what you're looking at here is substantially more than what you probably realize. When you see a plant like what you've got in the container there, if you were to try and purchase a rose of that size in the nursery already grown out, it would be quite expensive. Bigger shrubs, bigger pots, bigger price tag. And that's the reason for that is because it takes years for plants to get to these different stages. And so what you're buying here is actually older than what you're probably going to be able to buy in a pot. These are field grown, and they've been field grown for 2 years. So what you're getting is a plant that has already had 2 years worth of growth, as opposed to your average a plant that you're going to get a pot is probably only 1 year of growth. So you're getting a very substantial plant here. But the other great thing is that it has been field grown, which means it's never been subjected to that pot environment, which is it's a big part of why our plants, all plants kind of go through a little shock phase when you plant them. And sometimes you don't even notice it, but some plants like shrubs and trees really can be very noticeable. And that's why we have this kind of sleep, creep, leap sort of mentality when we're planting things. A lot of plants need to adjust to that soil and your garden environment different from the pot they came in. And so they kind of sleep for a year and adjust and throw out new roots. Then they start to get used to it. They creep for the second year. They get bigger, but not by a lot. And then the third year, you get these big leaps of growth. And that's because now they've established in your garden. So what we've done here is kind of sped up that whole process by giving you what we call a bare root plant. And it's already kind of along that path by, a substantial amount because it's never been grown in a pot. So it's going to transplant into your garden a lot better. And you can expect that this plant this year, when so that you're going to put this in the ground, these already have little sprouts coming off. You should expect a 24 by 24 inch plant this year and blooms this year. So we're talking 30 to 60 days after you plant it, you're going to really have some substantial growth and flowers.
These are so beautiful. The ones we've got a couple out on the set here to show you in the pot. You of course can plant them in the ground. They just look absolutely amazing. And remember, you're getting two of them. One's going to be the pink and one is going to be the red. Now we also have some spray and grow available. We have it in 16 ounce, 32, 64, and you can get a whole gallon. We did do a special price on that because you are supposed to feed these. Rochelle will give you the details, but I'll give you the information on the screen about how to order. And we do a special right now with spray and grow, and also we have a flex pay on those as well. There it is on the screen. So you guys take a look and enjoy these. I want to just point it out that the item number is 075251 1634 3264 in 1 gallon. And so spray and grow. So how often are we supposed to feed our roses?
So you can use those. So spray and grow, I don't know this product as well, but it is a foliar. I've heard the presentation on them. So it's
no, just how often, just in general, how long do you feed these?
Yeah, so I mean, well, you can feed them in different ways. So you can feed them a spray and grow way. You can feed them with a soil fertilizer. There's a variety of ways. So I would choose one of them probably and do it every couple weeks.
Every couple weeks.
Yeah, roughly. I mean, different products you kind of have to adjust for different things, so it kind of depends. But yeah, and really, I mean, the reality is these are going to perform for you even if you don't spend a whole lot of time fertilizing them. But any type of fertilizer is going to make them have that nicer foliage. By the way, I just want to point out that foliage, it looks so shiny on the screen. That is the way it naturally is.
Right,
it is
these
naturally
are real.
that.
Yeah, I was going to say,
green.
these are actual plants. They look amazing. I'm right here, right in front of them. They're 18 to 25 petals per bloom, which is not what you would find in a typical, what you think of as roses. And I'll tell you, if you've ever tried to grow roses, depending on where you are in the country, it can be very challenging. For example, here in Florida, Rochelle, I have personally tried to grow roses, and they have a lot of trouble. Yeah. There's a lot of trouble in River City with these. Either there's some kind of mold on them, or it's too wet, or it's too, they're finicky. They're like my teenage daughter. They're very, very finicky. So I love
really
that these are.
I know my parents are big gardeners, and they try to grow theirs in Colorado, and they're just at an elevation where it can become really tricky. So a lot of roses can be very finicky. And that is what is really so special about the Knockout brand, is that it really took away all of that finickiness with this collection of plants. They were bred about 20 years ago, and they really, as I said before, they revolutionized the market for roses. And they really kind of changed that whole idea that roses are a connoisseur plant to a plant that really anybody can grow, because they are so successful in, these are very heat tolerant. That's the problem you tend to have in Florida, is that roses can be, they can just lose it when they get a little too hot.
They do, they lose
my parents live in Colorado, it's cold. You know, they don't want to be so cold. So it depends on where you live, different problems, but these are going to handle it.
Yeah, they absolutely are. And by the way, if you're just tuning in, this is the very first time HSN has done a live plant as a Today Special. And we've been around for about 42 years. So we are on pace for every 42 years to do a Today Special live plant.
No, we're going to do it for often.
I was going to say, I don't know if the next one's going to be in 42 years. I hope we don't wait 42 years to do the next one. But I have never presented a live plant as a Today Special before. So I'm so glad you're here, Rochelle, because I don't think I could explain everything about it. I'm certainly not an expert on it. But what I love about these is you don't have to be an expert in order to have success with these. First of all, a whole year guarantee. I love that. You're receiving both the pink and the red. The shipping and handling is going to be free, and we are doing flex pay. So we're taking that $29.95 and we're breaking it up into 3 interest-free payments. So it's $9.98. This is what they look like when they're mature and they're grown up. But keep in mind, you're already getting them in like year year 3 of, so they're not just, you're not gonna have these first year, second year, they're already been field grown. As Rochelle is just, I'm learning, just like you're learning. I know some of you out there may know way more about roses than I do. Then you're already ordering, you're already on board. This is the #1 landscaping rose in the country. They come back year after year, rich, luxurious, beautiful, and they just look so pretty. They look so, you're gonna get so many compliments. You'll be able to make a little, like a pretty fresh flower bouquet with the pink and red together to bring inside your home, and then they'll bloom again and again and again and again. And you're only putting down $9.98 on any major credit card, including PayPal and a debit card. This could be your very first purchase here at HSN. You could have watched all the other things and said, you know what, this is, no, not so much that, but roses, I want these beautiful live roses. This is also exclusive for us here at HSN. So you're not able to get this deal anywhere else. And they can go in a pot too, right, Rochelle? They don't have to go outside.
Yep. No, they do need to go outside, but they need to go either in the ground outside or
outside in a pot.
And they're gonna want in a pot or in the ground, either one. If you do a pot, I would say a minimum of a 16-inch diameter across the top pot. Bigger would be better. Always bigger is better with pots as far as I'm concerned, just because they make your life a little easier. You don't have to water them quite as much.
Okay.
Because pots do dry out. But, and in the ground is even better because they'll last longer. But no, these make great container plants. So if you have a small space or just a patio or balcony, they will look gorgeous. The container size will also potentially limit their overall ultimate growth size. So in the ground, they can get to be at least 4 feet by 4 feet, sometimes even bigger. In a pot, they're just going to be a little smaller, but that's okay because you're probably not going to want a 4 foot by 4 foot shrub in a container. That's pretty big. So that is, and they're also very manageable as far as just the shape. It fills out really nicely on a container. It kind of fills that up. So, but I wanted to show you something about these stalks, by the way. So when in the industry, when these were field harvested, so these have never been grown in a pot, which really is an advantage to you as a gardener because it's kind of like just transplanting a plant. I don't know if you've ever noticed the difference, but if you transplant something in your yard to move in it from one place to another, you dig it out, you get a nice root ball around it, as opposed to buying plants at the nursery and bringing them home and putting them in your garden. If you've paid attention, those transplanted plants have probably done a lot better. They don't tend to shock and wilt or, stress out as much. And this is much the same idea. You are getting a very substantial, and I just want to point out how much very substantial I mean. When we look at root stocks in roses, we measure them as in like thumb widths, and I just want to show you how big this this cane is. This is bigger than my thumb by a lot. I mean, it's as easily, like, look at that. It's as easily a couple thumbs wide. It's much bigger than my thumb, and that is basically what is giving you such vigor out of these. It's unbelievable how much life is in what you're going to receive. And when you get it, all you really need to do, by the way, is soak it.
Okay.
So take it, and I would put it in a big bucket of water. You can soak the whole thing right to the top if you want, but at the very least, the bottom half where the roots are, give it a good soak for maybe 2 hours. You can do it for longer, up to 12 hours or so. And then you're going to want to dig your hole and plant it. But I would just give you one tip. You want to make sure that you get really good root to dirt contact. And there's kind of this hollow area underneath of these. They create kind of this little crown underneath the roots. And so what you're going to want to do is put a little mound of soil in the bottom of your hole. I usually take a handful of soil and I turn that upside down in the bottom of my hole. And then I set the crown of this root on top of it before backfilling. That'll make sure that you fill in underneath there and get nice contact with the soil for the roots. And then honestly, that is all you have to do. Fill it in and water it, and you'll be off to the races. this plant will take care of the rest. This is going to throw out a tremendous amount of growth. These were big plants when they were harvested. They're going to be big plants in your garden.
I want to jump in here because there's only 3 more minutes left in the presentation. I want to make sure you guys know it's 6:20 over here on the East Coast. This is a today special, so it's one day only. The price is only good till midnight, which is just a couple hours from now on the East Coast. So if there's one single left after midnight, the price goes up to the regular $10 more. So the $29.95, that's not the usual price. And this is the very first time we've done a live plant today special. 16,490 plus. We're processing the orders as quickly as possible. You can order by going to hsn.com and putting in the item number, which is 722-374. That's how you order here at HSN, is through our item numbers. Or you can call the number on your screen and you can speak to a real live representative who has all the information about our today's special and all our products to order. Now, the great thing is about HSN is you only put down a fraction of the price if you would like to, $9.98, and we'll ship it to you for free. You'll have 90-day return policy for us at HSN, and then Leaf and Petal is doing a year guarantee. So usually it's 30 days. That's our regular, but we've extended our return policy because everybody's staying at home. I know it's like countries opening up like little by little, but we want to make it as stress-free as possible. So we are still doing our own personal 90-day return policy for everything you buy here at HSN. But Leaf and Petal is saying we're gonna guarantee this for an entire year. Think about that. When you put this in the ground, within a couple of months, you're gonna see blooms. I mean, this is pretty fast and absolutely gorgeous. So how much sun does this need, Rochelle? We're sun-wise.
Yes. So they'll be the happiest and they'll bloom the fastest and the biggest and the most in full sun. So that's 5 to 6 hours a day of direct sunlight. However, if you live in the south, you might want to give it a little less just because of that additional heat. And if you live in the north, you might want to try and maximize that. But these will be more than happy if they're really only getting partial sun as well. So that's like down to as little as like three good hours of sun. So they really, because they have such vigor and whatnot, they will be okay in that part sun situation. They just may not bloom quite as much as if you gave them the full sun. So yeah, look for an area. They're going to be really tolerant of dryness. So, make sure you get them in a nice sunny spot. Make sure you water them, but know that they're tough plants, and they're really, they're hard to do it wrong, to be honest. This really is going to make you have that green thumb.
We have about 30 seconds left with the Today Special. Rochelle's not going away. She's with me for lots of other amazing surprises we have throughout the hour. So the item number is 722-374. I'm so excited that so many of you are treating yourself to beautiful roses. We've all been staying home, looking around our house, thinking about ways to improve it, and thinking about what's it like to have like a big glass of iced tea and look at gorgeous roses and have your neighbors walk by, wave hi, and say, look at those roses. I mean, it's something that gives joy to not only you, but everybody in the neighborhood. So we're super excited that you are treating yourself. And remember, the price is only one day, and this one day is almost over with. At midnight, the price completely goes away. Now, we do want to show you the information for Spray and Grow. So Spray and Grow is a product that is basically vitamins for your plants. You know how we eat food, we also take our vitamins. Spray and Grow is vitamins. It's liquid micronutrient complex. $16.95, $32.95. The 64 actually sold out, which I believe is this one, is gone. The gallon will go next. So here's an example of you with and without using Spray and Grow. This product has so many fabulous reviews on hsn.com. Everybody loves Spray and Grow. So I want to mention that. I want to mention that it's available. So if you would like to pick this up, you can definitely order now. We do have it available on FlexPay. 3 flexible payments of, between $9 and $5.65 if you want to get the 16 ounce, just to give you an idea of what the FlexPay is. So those are the sizes. I know we sold out of one of the sizes already, and so it's been one of those days. Everything's been like really, really busy, really, really popular. 075251 is the item number. Huge customer pick. Look at those reviews. There's over 600 reviews, 621 reviews to be exact, if you would like to pick up Spray and Grow for all of your items, because we have lots of great items for your outdoor garden. Now, so Our next item has been actually, I'm surprised that there is even any left for my show because this has been twice as popular as we guessed all day long. From Leaf and Petal, Forever Fragrant Gardenia Tree. It's a tree, but when we send it to you, this is how we send it. You are actually getting, and by the way, shipping handling is free, right to your door, you are getting a tree that's already gonna have some blooms going on when you get it. So this is already, you've already got a tree. So if you went to your local nursery and picked up a gardenia tree, first of all, I don't know if they would have it. I don't know if they would have something like this. Probably not. This is very specialized. I've got my Leaf and Petal right here. This is what comes with it, and I love all the directions. It's like a little class in how to take care of plants, including the phone number on the back from Leaf and Petal with a picture of your gardenia and everything you need to take care of it. This is what's called a smart deal. It's like a today's special, but instead of the price going away at midnight, the price is good for a couple of days, or if we sell it out, or until we sell it out, which looks like this one might be sold out before the time goes up. And by the way, the fragrance on this, I smell it. The fragrance of a gardenia, it will bring back a rush of memories of walking by a gardenia tree, like wherever you grew up, and it has such a beautiful. A lot of perfumes that we present here at HSN have a beautiful gardenia white flower. This is really kind of where beauty starts in that gorgeous, gorgeous scent. It's very fragrant. Yeah. $16.65 to get home, Rochelle. What blows me away about this is we are sending you the tree. It is pretty mature.
Whole tree.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have to say I was also shocked when mine arrived. It is in a box. I'm 5'10". It was almost as up to my chin in that box, and that tree went all the way up. I think it's easily about 4 feet. If you've got our braided hibiscus, it's a foot taller than that. I mean, this is a substantial thing that's going to come in your in that box, which is just so fun to open that up. And then it will grow. These are very long-lived plants. These will live for decades, and you can grow it in a container. Particularly, you might want to grow it in a container if you live up north, because they are not hardy. You'll want to bring them in the winter and treat them like a house plant. But these, that foliage, by the way, is all natural. That is what it looks like. It's just lush and green and thick. And then the blooms, they're like velvet. I really like, they're thick and they smell amazing. So this variety, it's called Amy, and it is different actually. We sell, we also sell the dwarf gardenias. We did that earlier in the season, and those are really great because they make small house plants and they have much smaller flowers. Most gardenias, the flowers are maybe a couple inches in diameter. The Amy variety that is bred for this tree has the largest gardenia blooms you've ever seen in your life. They're like 4 inches wide, which, I mean, bigger blooms means bigger fragrance, and that is really the reason why you are going to want a gardenia tree, is because it will just fill the air around this tree with that intoxicating scent. It's one of those things where when you walk by, you're just like, what am I smelling? Find the beautiful thing. It's just, it's so attractive, and it just creates the most beautiful mood in your garden or your home, wherever you have it. And they're beautiful. We call these standards, by the way, where they're like these lollipop trees. You can prune that to be whatever size you want. They can get quite big if you allow them, upwards of 10 feet. Most people don't want to do that. They just kind of keep that nice tidy head at whatever height and size they want, just by pruning it back. And it will continue to bloom. It'll bloom steadily throughout the summer. It will have a little bit of a dormancy period, but then it will kick up blooms again next spring.
And $16.65, free shipping and handling. We're going to mail you the tree. I mean, it is literally a tree. I mean, because I've just started presenting live plants I've tried. So for us to send that to you, delivered to your door for free shipping and handling, that's pretty incredible for this price. So even if you have like a local nursery that, how would you get it in your car? You would be afraid to damage, like we're gonna damage it, we'd just bring it right to your door. It's been crazy popular, Rochelle, all day long. I don't know how many more presentations we were supposed to have, but we don't have a lot of these, and it's been very, very popular.
So you know why, though? I have to say, I know down in Florida, gardenias are much more common. They can grow in the ground year round down there. But I live up here in Boston, and honestly, I do not know where I would buy a gardenia, let alone a gardenia tree.
Right.
They just don't carry these in the local nurseries. They're not something you're normally finding. And so to even have access to this is, for me and people where I live, it's exciting because this is just a really unique plant that you're just not going to see everywhere. You're not going to find it easily or any, I mean, honestly, I've never seen it in the nursery. So, I mean, I'm just super excited that we're bringing it here and it's even available to you outside of kind of southern garden areas where they can grow outside. These are so special. They smell just unbelievable. There is nothing like a gardenia. And by the way, gardenia blooms are considered to be the most fragrant blooms you can in nature. That they are the strongest, most fragrant blooms you can find. So
yeah, they smell
really
amazing. You know what, Rochelle, what I was thinking is, even, you know, the people that have things like that, maybe you've got like a high-end landscaper that's doing your high-end, you know, mansion, and they have connections to a high-end nursery, and they're able to get in things like that. That's kind of what we're doing for you, right? Because certain people have access to everything, you know. So
yeah, well, exactly. But I mean, at Leaf and Petal, we have access to a lot of things. We know lots of growers and lots of people who do amazing things in horticulture across the industry. And honestly, these just are showstoppers for us as much as I think they're showstoppers for everybody else. They are just a complete wow moment, from the just visual elegance of them to the, I mean, the olfactory elements of this. It cannot be overstated. They smell amazing. And if you put one on your patio, it is going to just perfume your whole patio. Forget the candles. You don't need them.
Oh, no.
This will take over.
Agreed.
It's just, it's just intoxicating. Absolutely intoxicating.
Oh, that's what I said. It's like expensive fragrances have that white flower, and I mean, people pay a lot of money. You would pay more money for a fake perfume that smells like the real thing that you're getting here, right, Rochelle?
You'd pay more money for the candle. Yeah.
Just, you would. You're right, you would. And it would be gardenia-ish, not an actual gardenia.
Yes, and you'd have to light it. And these, by the way, one thing that is very popular to do with gardenia blooms is to trim them off and float them in a bowl of water, so you can put them, you know, maybe on your dining room table or a coffee table or something, and bring them into other rooms because they continue to give off that scent, and they'll float on the water, which is just a stunning little centerpiece. We like to do that with them all the time and just treat them almost like potpourri or something, you know, but not kind of dingy old dusty dried flowers, but like
Well, you
luxury,
know what?
Gorgeous,
I have seen
flowers.
that, like a bowl with water, and then you take the bloom and float them in and then you could put that on the center of a table. That looks so beautiful. Or in a little pond, maybe you've got like a water feature to put in some gardenias. I've seen that. I wish we had like able to do that out here. I would do that in a second. It is so beautiful. By the way, we do have a teeny bit of a hold. So many people are still calling in to get the Today Special. You can go just skip that line. Skip that line. We have a digital store. It's called hsn.com. You put in the item number for this gardenia tree, 722-888, and then you can, you know, check out right away so that you don't have to wait. If you already have an account with us at HSN, you can use something called Express Automated Ordering to get the gardenia tree. You could do that as well. But if you are calling, I do apologize. We have a teeny bit of a hold just because everything has been so incredibly popular today. So thank you so much for you all calling in and enjoying this, and especially the way this comes to you, Rochelle. Like, this blew me away when I was preparing for the show and I was watching the videos, because I know you were on earlier with Alice. I was watching it and I thought, oh, look at that tree. That's the final version that's gonna grow to that. What does it look like when you mail it? And she's like, this is what it looks like when you mail it. I was like, how can that be? Because I mean, that's really not the norm.
No, it is, you know, you see all those unboxing videos on the internet. I swear to you, this is like the ultimate unboxing. Because you get this box, and I have to say, the first time I got one of these boxes with a tree in it, I wasn't exactly sure how I was going to get the thing out of it, because it was a whole tree. I soon realized that it's not very tricky, but, you know, it is a tall box. It is as tall as many people. It is not as tall as me, but I'm a tall person. I mean, it is a 4 to 4.5 foot tall box, and it's tall and skinny, and it is filled with a tree. So it is super fun just to open that box. If the flowers are already on there, which they very well could be, just depends. If not, they will be soon. But if the flowers are on there, you're going to know what's in that box the moment you bring it into your house. It will start to smell right away, unbelievably.
Just beautiful. Now, you said that this is indoor and outdoor, but not outdoor in the snow. You sort of take it in during the winter. How much sunlight does the gardenia get?
So this is actually gonna be fine in kind of that part shade. It will want sun in your house. It will want sun outside, but it doesn't necessarily want that full baking sun. Just make sure that it gets a good dose of daily sun. And then once you bring it in, same deal, put it in a nice sunny window, that 4 to 6 hours kind of thing. And then water it regularly. This is going to really stand up though to that moving indoors and outdoors. So I would put it out for the summer, and then when wherever you are, when you become in danger of a frost in the fall, make sure you pull it in, and not just into your garage or something like that, but all the way into your house, because it really is something that wants to stay warm. Yeah.
Okay, well, I feel the same way. I like to stay warm too. So the gardenia and I have that in common. So brand new, 722-888. Again, Rochelle is gonna stay with us because we have more coming up, but I want you to take a look at the umbrella. Because coming up in this hour, already popular, my producer is updating me saying that she believes we're actually probably gonna sell this out excuse me, in this show. We're gonna sell this out. This beautiful red is available. We have 340 left. I showed it, in the red. I showed it for like 1 second. I'm gonna pop over here since I'm all the way over here. You take the pin out, this is the magic, right? And then I'm gonna close the umbrella. Can you believe that? That's all you have to do. We launched this last week, and it's almost completely gone. I don't know if we're gonna get more of these. There was a gentleman from Germany who invented these, and he was on Skype with us. I know that it's just gonna be me for this presentation. I don't know if it's gonna last. Red, and that is called greige, sort of like less than 100. So if you want that color, the gray beige, there's less than 100 of them. So thank you so much for your calls and orders on that. We haven't even gotten to it yet, and I'm already giving you updates. Very, very popular. All right, so our next item, this is actually my third time doing a presentation of the pink mulligrass. It is so fun. You get 3 of them, and these are like representation of what it looks like when it's all grown up. And it's this really vibrant, pretty pink grass. And perhaps, I don't know if you've ever been to like a big theme park where there's like a mouse running around. They use a lot of that pink, they use a lot of this mulligrass. Like it's very for like 5-star hotels, high-end landscaping, but honestly, it's super, super easy and looks amazing. Free shipping and handling, $24.50, and it's only $8.18 to get home, and you're getting 3 of these. So Rochelle, you and I did, I think maybe the first presentation, and this has continued to be popular throughout the season.
Yeah, no, I think I'm so excited. I planted these for the first time in my garden last year, and I planted about 5 times more of them this year because they are such fun. I'm a grass lover in general. I just think that grasses in general just offset all of my other flowering plants so well and just give them kind of that beautiful backdrop. But this one is just so much fun because it's got, the leaves are different. They're almost like, they're like hair, actually, I would say, a little bit more than more of the flat that flat blade is a little narrower than normal. And then the grass themselves, as they mature in the fall, it may not be quite as pink as what you're seeing on the set there. Some of the pictures out in the garden will show it a little better, but they really do turn this gorgeous shade of pink. And it's kind of frothy, to be honest, these seed heads. It kind of gives you this like ethereal, like look at that picture on the right, this sort of ethereal cloud of pink that is just absolutely stunning and eye-catching. It is something that, you know, you see it all over high-end home design magazines and Instagram, because it is just such a beautiful and unique plant that you can have in your garden. People will do things like just put it in a container and that's it, and frame their front door with just, you know, just 2 of them, one on either side of the door. I myself, I have planted a big, just kind of river drift through my front yard of them, just to kind of tie everything together with this ribbon of like just pink, which I love.
Yeah, and pink is so fun, so like optimistic, so, I mean, so kind of flirty, and it's just, and a lot of people have never seen this kind of, I know I hadn't until we did the first presentation of it. Yeah. This is how it comes. You're getting 3 of them in the pot. Of course, you're getting the leaf and petal leaflet of leaf and petal, and it has the phone number on the back, the picture of what the item is. It's the pink muhly grass, and it has all the instructions how to take care of it. So this is what you're getting. You're getting 3 of these, by the way. So we can put these, Rochelle, in pots, or we can just plant them right in the sort of ground cover-ish.
Either way, yeah. And they're going to get much bigger than this. They're going to get, you know, 18 inches or so in diameter. They will continue to grow out over the next few years. And then in height, they'll be a couple, 2-3 feet as well. So you will end up with a very substantial whirl of grass, really. And if you plant all 3 of them together, of course, you know, you can kind of put them in a triangle and get an even bigger space than just, you know, what that one is. I would put them about 2 feet apart, and they'll really just kind of grow together into one big mass. But these are also, I just want to make sure, for people in the way north in zone 4, I would caution you against these if you are thinking of them as a perennial, because they are only hardy down to zone 5, which is, I'm a zone 5, I'm way up here in Boston. So that's still most all of the country. Okay. Zone 4, you're really going to have to treat them like an annual though. Okay, good tip. We want to hear all of that. And do these also have the 1-year guarantee? Yes. Okay. Yes. So they are perennials throughout most of the country. So yes, they will have the guarantee. And yeah, so if they don't come back for you and you are in those in the proper zone, we'll make sure you get a replacement, which is such a great thing. But you really shouldn't have any problems. They're very, very water wise, by the way. These are great for kind of a xeric garden or a dry garden. These are going to take the heat. They're tough plants, like so many of the things we bring with leaf and petal. Okay, so I do want to show the sensational lavender. Rochelle and I did a presentation the other day of these. We don't have a lot of these. You can actually use these for baking. You can use this for tea and making lavender cupcakes, and plus you can make them, put them in sachets or potpourri. They are absolutely gorgeous. This is genuine lavender. It's kind of a cross between French and English lavender. These are a cross, right, Rochelle? Yep. So they are, and they're bred really for the American market. I listen to you when we do a show. Yeah, you learn. Yay. Yeah, these have big flowers, which is, they really are much more showy flowers than what you're used to seeing in traditional French or English lavenders. And they're these beautiful 2-tone flowers. And yes, you can use them in baking and cooking and all those lovely things. But the thing about these is really how sensational they are. That's a little play on words. They really, because of these big flowers, they have all of that extra oils that is what makes them smell so good. And so these are kind of just very, very pungent, very, very potent with the lavender scent that we all love. Oh yeah, and those smelled amazing. Put them in a little sachet in a drawer, you'll love them. Okay, so now we're moving on to the hydrangea. So I will tell you that working with Rochelle, I'm learning so much. Here's the thing, these are very limited. My producers, how many? 540 orders, and then we're sold out of them, okay? So we're only doing a couple minutes. These bloom, and when they do bloom, the blooms last 150 days, all season long. And what happens is the blooms change color. So as they start to bloom, you'll see that kind of lighter green into pink, and then they go into the deeper colors. So this is really pretty amazing, Rochelle. I know we don't have a lot of time because we don't have a lot left of these, but this is really amazing. And all the reviews are perfect 5 stars. Everybody loved these. And free shipping and handling on these as well. Great. Yeah, so you know what's really special about these? I actually sent one to my mother-in-law, one to a couple to my mom, and also to my grandmother for Mother's Day. These are perfect container plants. They're going to look really great, just planted. You know, they can even be indoors in a nice sunny window if need be. But yeah, the amazing thing about these, what is so completely unique, by the way, to hydrangeas, is the longevity of these flowers. And when we say 150 days of blooming, we are not talking about that the plant will throw out blooms for 150 days. We're talking that each of these blooms that are on this plant will last for 150 days and will go through the full range of colors. So with the green to the pink to the darker pink to that kind of dark mauvey red. They're like these chameleons of flowers, and they've just, you know, kind of continue to surprise and delight all season long. They have great foliage. They're really meant for a container, I would say. They're really such a focal point centerpiece. I wouldn't probably put them out in the yard, to be honest. I really think that they're so special that you should have them in a container, have them close to you, and really just enjoy the beauty that is the kind of range of colors that these are going to go through.
And when they're mailed to you, they're shipped to you, is it like the smaller plant? Is that what they look like?
Yeah, I mean, look at mine. This one here, these are substantial. It's much bigger than what you are showing there in the picture. This is, you know, I can show you mine here like that, that you see there. Right out of the box, these are substantial. They're blooming right out of the box. I would probably upsize the container when you get it, maybe by, you know, at least a few inches, just to give them a little more root space and save yourself all that extra watering.
Right, because this is what it comes, they do come like this when you order them, right?
That's exactly how it comes.
Okay, yeah, because I was gonna say, you already got some blooms going on there.
Yeah, no, that's why these are such a great gift, to be honest, because they come out of the box already absolutely gorgeous. Right. And you really don't have to do a whole lot. I would upsize the pot just to encourage them to get even bigger and better. Right. But if you don't do that, they're going to be quite happy in this pot for at least a year, and then you can, you know, think about upsizing them in another year if you don't quite get to it. You can plant these out in your garden. By all means, you can do that. I just personally think that because these have this sort of unique character of the flower, and they're really just such a special item, I would leave them in a container and put them in a real pride of place spot on your patio, someplace you can really kind of enjoy their progression.
Okay, well, these are absolutely beautiful. Leaf and petal, you're getting the one piece, and then bigger, bigger, bigger when you get it in a bigger container. And I love the bloom for 150 days. Wow, I mean, that's really extraordinary. Yeah. So, Rochelle, I know that you're going to be hanging out and coming back at the top of the next hour with me for more of the Today Special, I believe. Yes, am I wrong? I think I'm right about that. Don't leave me. Okay, so thank you so much, Rochelle. We've got lots more great information with our live plants. We're gonna take a little tiny break and tell you about Beekman 1802, and when we come back, we've got the umbrella that's almost gone. Everybody's loving the umbrella.
We use goat milk because we had it, and that's how our company started. But what we learned over the years is how beneficial goat milk is, not only for the skin, but for your body.
Goat milk adds moisture to your skin. It's really the most amazing ingredient.
People really do notice the hydration of their skin. The farm to skin difference only with Beekman 1802.
Who's most at risk for coronavirus? People over 65, people with underlying medical conditions like heart disease, chronic lung disease, asthma, diabetes, people undergoing cancer treatment, and people with weakened immune systems. What should you do if you or a loved one is at higher risk? Avoid close contact with people. Avoid crowds. Stay home if you can. Wash your hands frequently. Learn more ways to protect yourself and others at coronavirus.gov.
Well, I'm so glad you are hanging out here at HSN with me. My name is Helen Keeney. This is the last item of my first of my 2 hours that I'm shopping with you. So let me just sort of right away tell you what the deal is. This gorgeous umbrella, I gave a little quick promotion at the beginning of the hour. I did the very first presentation, it's a brand new product, last week, and I only have 50 left in this color. This color is called Greige. It's like gray, beige, like a neutral taupe color. This is what it looks like. It's tied up in a little bow, okay? And then here it is opened. It opens really big. I have the exact dimensions for you. I don't want to put my turn around, but I've got all the, it's 106.3 inches all in the diameter, which is around 9-foot diameter, very big. And it's about 8 feet high, 96.85 inches, which is about 8 feet high, okay? But here's the magic. So when you have a beautiful outdoor umbrella, what do you do to open it? You crank it up, and a lot of times you have to kind of stick your head under the umbrella when it's closed to kind of crank it up. And it's always very difficult. And if you have any dexterity issues, you simply go, I have to wait till somebody comes home to open up the umbrella for me or close it. Watch this. There's a pin in here for security. I'm gonna take out the pin. I'm gonna take this with one hand on this lever, and I'm going to close the umbrella, okay? Boom. Umbrella closed. I think we've done a poll, and I think I'm probably the weakest show host at the network. I am not a strong person at all. As a matter of fact, most people can bring this down with one hand. I think it, well, I guess I can too. I was gonna say I usually grab it with two hands because I'm always thinking everything's gonna be, you know, too hard. You kind of have it in your head, but I'm opening and closing it with one hand. Now here's my recommendation for you when you get this home. I would get, we've got some studio sandbags that we put on to lock it down, but you know those squares that you get at the home store, those cement squares, they fit perfectly in between, and that'll anchor it on the ground. And then you just, boom, open it back up. How easy is that? Now, I would put the pin in when it's open, and I'm not that tall. I'm only 5'4" 3/4", almost 5'5", and I can easily reach the pin. So the pin is not like way up there. And then here I have it. This is under $100. We've only had one presentation. We got in a supply for the season. There's now only 45 left in the grayish, 280 left in the red, and then this will probably be, the next 4 minutes will be all the final quantity of this because it was so crazy popular. Now we are doing FlexPay, $33.32 to get home. We are gonna charge shipping, $7.50. I will tell you right now, it is more than $7.50 to ship this anywhere in the country. It's pretty amazing. This is brand new technology. There's a gentleman in Germany that re-engineered the outdoor umbrella. He added a pin and added this lever so that all you do is just use the lever to open and close it. Now, I do have a way for you to save $15. I wanna mention this. If you spend $75 on an item, this item is more than $75, there's a coupon code to get $15 off. It's 189240. Well, you can use this over and over and over again. You spend $75, take 15 off. Spend another 75, take another 15 off. But if you are buying this, I highly encourage you to buy it with the HSN card. This is the coupon code that you can use when you check out, and then you'll save $15 off. It's like an employee discount for everybody. Everybody's got an HSN card. And then there's the pin, and that is it. 45 left in the grayish, which is the gray beige, and 280 left in the red. If you are dialing in right now, if you are push button phoning in right now, I'm so old that I think about dialing. I remember we had rotary phones. Does anybody else remember that? So 688378 is the item number. Here's what I love about it, how big their circumference is. You really get shade. If you're like me, when I'm outside, I always have to be shaded. Yes, I work in television. I don't want to have the sun age my face. That is a really big part of it. But also I get overheated very easily, but I do love to be outside. So this is absolutely perfect. It is beautiful, and it is so easy. You take the pin out, you take the lever, and you lift it up, and it closes. How easy is that? This is amazing. I'm gonna open it up again. There's only 270 something of these left. There's only 20 left in the grayish. So let me just kind of highlight that for the last 20 people who can order it. I'm gonna walk over here, and this color, it's like kind of like a taupe, like a neutral beige taupe color. If you've, you know, it'll obviously go with anybody's outdoor decor. So I mean, I could open this one up, but they're very close together and it'll bump into the other one. That's the only reason. They're exactly the same, just a different color umbrella. So this is, there's 10 left. So last call, basically almost gone. You need to be express automated ordering this if you want to get in on it. And then the final quantity is in the red. Actually, my favorite is the red. I think it's almost like we used to call it a brick red. It's kind of got like a brown red to it. It looks like a perfect neutral. And the final quantities are in this. Again, you just take the pin out, you hold the little lever, and it goes up. I mean, honestly, I could do this with one finger. It's really incredible. There's a gentleman from Germany, did the engineering. He launched the product here. Actually, it wasn't even available in Germany. Here at HSN, we have the very first version of this, and it is just absolutely incredible. There it is. You open it up with, like I said, one hand. There's a little pin. You just slide the pin in, and then there it is. You're done. This is like so easy. There's 190 left in the red now. Do we still have 10 left? No. Okay. So the gray is completely gone. Grayish. Yeah, okay. So Grace is sold out. We have the red only, and I honestly do not know when we're ever gonna get this back. This is the, you know, we only had one presentation. I did a presentation last week, and then this is the one, you know, that we're doing right now, and then that's it. You can see it's counting back quickly how many we have left. You take the pin out, open and close it. That's all you have to do. Now, I do want to mention, we do have lots of great items on hsn.com. I have a hedge trimmer that is from Sunjo. The Sunjo head trimmer is $79, and we also have it on FlexPay of 3 FlexPay of $26.33. If you would like to pick that up. I know we've been kind of doing a lot of you know, cleaning up around the lawn, cleaning up around the outside of the lawn. Yeah, that's how I do it. So the Sunjo is cordless, and it's rechargeable, and it's lightweight. I have used this many times in the backyard. Yes, the crew does run when I have a item like this in my presentation for safety. No, okay. But it is super fun to use, and I love it because it's so lightweight, and anybody can use it. The item number is 712199. So coming up, we've got a whole other hour shopping together. That is our today's special. I want to remind you of $29.95, 2-piece, easy breezy, double knockout roses. So you're getting the pink roses, and you're also getting the red roses. Also, the pink roses, the red roses, you're getting both of them. Free shipping and handling, $29.95. They are sturdy and hardy and easy to take care of. These are 18 to 25 petals in each one of the beautiful blooms. We recommend spray and grow. It is like vitamins for your plants. With and without, you can see the difference. Amazing. We have it available in 32 ounce. I believe the 64 ounce sold out, and the gallon is still available, but we also have a 16 ounce, a smaller one. And by the way, it's a concentrate, so you add water to it. I have this at home and use it, very easy to use. All right, and I do have it out on the set so I can show you the sizes that we have available. So I've got the 16 ounce, which is right here. I've got the 32 ounce, and this one is the full gallon. The gallon is actually about to sell out. Okay, so 360 left, so if you're watching right now, you'll be able to get on the spray and grow. And again, you use a little bit, and all the directions are on here, but it's a concentrate. I mean, it's a concentrate, and you mix it with water, and then you spray it on your and I think on hsn.com, we might even have like the sprayer unit that makes it really easy, because I've got a sprayer from Spray and Grow. So here are some examples of with and without, and I'll tell you, if you grow vegetables, it's amazing for growing your tomatoes and your zucchini, so definitely use it on your vegetables too. So that is awesome to use. So I will keep you posted about the umbrella when it's completely gone. I know we just have a couple left now, but we're gonna tell you about beauty with benefits here at HSN, and when we come back, another full presentation of our today's special, so stay tuned.
I feel brave and beautiful when I'm supported. I learned that most when I was diagnosed with breast cancer. With the right help, I was able to work and feel like myself again. Cancer in Career supports people continuing to work after a cancer diagnosis. You can help by shopping beauty with benefits on HSN and QVC. Find the beauty you love from these amazing brands and support this great cause. Plus, you'll receive a gift valued over $200 as our thanks. Shop now at HSN and QVC.
The appraised values you see at HSN are set by independent, professionally certified appraisers. They determine, as closely as possible, the approximate retail cost of replacing or recreating the item, not the possible sell or purchase price. Because subjective estimates and judgments are involved, appraisals may vary by as much as 25%. Call your customer service rep for more information.
Well, welcome to HSN. I'm Helen Keeney. Happy to announce that for the very first time in our 42-year history, our today's special is a live plant. Not just one, but two beautiful roses, one pink, one red. And so that's going to be coming up. And I want to give you a peek at one of the items that are coming up in this hour, the disc lights. You know them, you love them. Now we're going square. Already 3,000 have been ordered. So you can stake them in the ground. You can set them on a table. I have the round ones, which we also have that are already available. The squares are brand new. How cool are they? You get 6 of them.